Welcome to Cloud Auto Service. My name is Andrew, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to build a quote for a customer as well as turn that quote into a job. First off, there are many ways we can build a quote for a customer. We will start with the most common way of creating a quote, which is by going into the new work order screen. Firstly, we will go ahead and pull up the customer's information. We'll use this 2019 Toyota RAV4 as an example. Next, once we are in the revise screen, we will add all the parts and labor that the customer is looking for. We'll go ahead and say that they need a new alternator, for example. And then once we've added the parts and labor that we want to the list, we can simply click on the Leave as Quote and Exit button, file and print work order. And from here, we can go ahead and print off the quotes, and it will look just like a normal work order for the customer to view. Or we can simply click Continue and take us back to the home screen. To see a list of all the quotes made, we can simply click on the Show Quotes checkbox at the top of our screen. From here, we can select the quoted work order and go back into the revise screen. From here, we can add any additional parts or labor to the quote. We can also delete the quote, or we can turn it into a real work order if the customer wants the work completed. As you can see, the 2019 Toyota RAV4 with the alternator R&R has now been added to our list of open work orders. You can also create quotes for a customer using an already open work order, so you don't have to rewrite up the vehicle. To do this, simply click on the open work order in question. We will use the RAV4 once again. Go into the revise screen. And from here, just like before, we can add the parts and labor that the customer is looking for. We'll go ahead and use an air filter, for example. However, this time we will go ahead and click on the Build Quote button in blue located on the right side of the screen. And from here, you can see a blue quoted data button appears at the top right of our screen. This quoted data section will display an itemization of all labor and parts quoted for the customer's vehicle. If the customer wants to add these items onto their existing work order, we can simply click Attach, and it will automatically adjust the existing work order and add the labor and parts required for that job. You can also leave the items as quotes for the customer to get service done on another day, or you can print out the quoted items for the customer to have a physical copy of. With this quoted data section, the next time you write up a customer's vehicle, you will still have all this quoted data. So if the customer wants to perform the work quoted at a later date, you can simply go back to the screen, click Attach, and automatically build a work order using the quoted data you built for the customer earlier. I'll go ahead and show you an example of that right now real quickly. So let's say we're writing up the customer once again. They've come in at a later date. And they want that past quoted work information to be done. So we'll go ahead and simply click on the Past Quotes button that appears on the top right of the revise screen. And you can see the labor and the part for this air filter R&R is still here in our quotes list. If you built the quoted data using the Parts Tech integration, we can also automatically order the parts for this job by clicking the To Order checkbox. And then once you click that, we can then simply click Attach. Obviously, because we didn't use the Parts Tech integration in this case, we will not be ordering this air filter. So we'll go ahead and click Attach. And from here, you can see the parts and labor have been automatically added to our job, and then we can continue creating the work order just as normal. So create work order and print, select your service writer, reason for visit, coupons used, file and print work order, and the 2019 Toyota RAV4 with the air filter R&R has now been added to our open work order list. Lastly, you can also create a quote through the scheduler system, which is located on the left side of your screen. However, this will be covered in the scheduler tutorial video. which will be linked in the card appearing now at the top right section of this video player. You will also find the scheduler tutorial, as well as many other helpful videos in our tutorial section located at the bottom left corner of your home screen. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any questions or concerns using the software, please feel free to reach out to our tech support team, which you can helpfully find the number for at the top right section of the main screen. You can also go ahead and give us an email if for whatever reason we're not available by phone. I hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.